So the next assignment is assignment 2, layout B, where we're going to be recreating this page layout from scratch using HTML and CSS. It's going to be black and white. You don't need to do any color. And we're going to try to use less divs and more actual cascade. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the layout that you guys will be working on and turning in when finished. For this demonstration that I'll be doing here, I'll be working on this layout, which is just very similar, just a little more simplified to give you more of a quicker demo. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the how I'm going to approach this. Here is the first we'll have in our HTML. We'll set it up with the three main sections: the masthead, the header section, this main content area section here, and then a footer. And then within the main area and the footer, we're going to have some boxes within those. So those will be set up by, this one will be set up by 4 divs, even though we have 6 boxes. So how we'll do this is you'll see that some of these boxes are the same. So this box and this box are the same. So that will be controlled by the same CSS tag. Then we'll have this box and this box. They're also controlled by the same CSS. And then we'll have these last 2 boxes, this one and this one. Now, although we have these as the same, we're going to be setting up in a different order though. I'm going to be setting it up in this order. So I'll be doing this one first because I'll be floating this one left. And then to fit this one next, so this one will be second, and this will be third, and then so then this one will come in and be knocked down. This one will be our 4th box, then our 5th and 6th. And then we'll go down here and work on these. So let's see how that's done in our HTML and CSS. So for this demo, my source code editor that I'll be using is the Visual Code Studio, which, remember, you can use any source code editor that you would like. And on my desktop here, you'll see my folder is started with my name and assignment 2B, this time. And my HTML file will be in here along with my style sheet, the .css file. And we can look in our head section, or in our head section we'll have our link to that. So here's the href styles.css. So this is our link in our head section, and that is within our HTML tags. And also within our head section is our title, which I just call it my name. You can just call it assignment 2B if you would like, or whatever you would like in there. In the body section, this is where we're going to be doing most of our work here. I already have some divs set up. I have a container that contains my 3 main sections, which is the masthead, the main, and the footer, which you will see right here. This will be the masthead, this will be the main section, and this will be the footer section. And so this should be set up much like we had on assignment 2A, the A version of this. It should be all set up very similar. So let me first load up my index onto my browser. I'm just going to drag the file onto the browser. And now we can see this is what I have so far. And you can see on my HTML, you can't see the color for the beige, but you can see the masthead is black, the main section is this blue color, and the red is the footer. And I know the layouts are black and white, but I tend to like working in color because it's just easy for me to quickly go through and see that color, and that's where I can kind of get to that section pretty easily and quicker. Okay, so if we look at our layout, we can see we're gonna, like we said or showed earlier, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes we're gonna create. So let's, and we want these to be in our main div section. So let's go ahead and create those divs. And let's see, maybe well, let's go ahead and add one. I'm gonna indent a little bit here for organizational purposes, which I haven't really talked about yet. Let me change the name of that, and we'll call it, we'll just call it box 1. And one thing I didn't really talk about too is our organization. So for say like this, for our divs, I am going to indent, one tab over each thing that's in my container section, and then when I have these sections, our 3 main sections, I'm going to tab it again, and this is where I'm going to put my boxes. So I'm going to have all my boxes lined up, tabbed over three times here in this area. So that just helps with organization, helps seeing it, and also organizing for the CSS. You can, we could put the background right here after this, but it's helpful for organizational purposes if you put each declaration here on each line. It is very helpful for organization. Okay, let's get back and we'll go ahead and I'm going to copy my box and I'm going to return, and you'll see it's still on that same line, so that's helpful for organization. And I'm going to hit return and paste. So I just copy and pasted because I needed 4 boxes, so I need 1, 2, 3, I need one more. Let's hit return and paste. And then I'm just going to name them. I'm going to keep box 1, call this one box 2, and box 3, and box 4. And I'm saving. Sometimes I like to save occasionally because I know sometimes I will forget to do that. And then I want to go to refresh and see if it's changed. Nothing happens. Okay, so let's go into our CSS, and it's in our main section, so we'll do it after that. I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste this main, because I like to copy and paste so I don't have to retype every little thing. We're going to call this box 1. And also for organization, I'm going to try to keep this after my main. Try to kind of keep it in order. So box 1, I do want it float left. I'm going to change the color. We'll change this one maybe to yellow. Okay. We take a look at our width and just kind of take a gander at what you think it might be. And we do know that the container is 800. And it's 800 by 800 is what I have for that so far. So the box, maybe we could estimate it at, we'll try 300 for now. It's not going to be that big. We'll try 100. And see if that works. Refresh, and there's our box. So we have it working so far. Now we have to think about the margins we want to put around the box in order to move it away from that area. So right now it's flush left, float left, sorry. I'm already thinking design terms.